Hello guys, today we're talking about all of the stuff that I bought this month of December. Now I need to figure out a name to call these videos, because calling it what I bought in the month of December 2021 wouldn't really be good, would it? So I think that I'll be calling these types of videos where I talk about what I bought throughout the month. I'm gonna call it Anime Coup Collections. The monthly Anime Coup Collections. Like that, you guys will know that, yeah, it's my videos, my collection that you guys will be seeing in these videos, what I'll buy throughout the month. So, enough chit chat. If you guys want to see more videos like this where I talk about all the stuff that I bought throughout the month, and of course some recommendations of manga that I talk about in these videos, then please tell me, because then of course subscribe to my channel, so I really love to see that. And also give me some recommendations of any manga that you guys want to talk about in the future, and of course make a video on those videos. But without further ado, let's go on with this video. So let's talk about what I bought this month. So sadly I have not bought any figures, have not bought any light novels. Santa wasn't very nice to me this month, so I only got manga. Which honestly I'm not complaining, because the manga that I got this month was actually really good. But let's go with the manga. So the manga that I got this month was Blue Exorcist Volume 26. Now I'm pretty much getting all the volumes of the latest arc of Blue Exorcist. I should not be doing that. I should be getting it from the first volume onwards. But sadly, I've only have volume 24, 23, 23. Yeah, I do have volume 23 twice. I do have two volumes of volume 23. And of course, this latest volume. I'm planning to get all the volumes from the latest arc. Yeah, what happens in this volume is really great. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really do enjoy what happens in this volume. Definitely plays a lot upon season 1. I definitely noticed that the Blue Exorcist manga definitely plays upon the stuff that happens in the season 1 of Blue Exorcist, right? It does have some ideas to it, right? And like season 1 is like the rushed version of the manga, pretty much. And pretty much in the latest chapters we'll finally get to see the stuff that is going on in the manga. Stuff that happened in season 1, but it's more fleshed out and it gives us more reason to actually care about the characters and stuff that happened in the series. And it's way better than season 1. And it's honestly a shame that season 2 kind of, just went along and started adapting the manga, whereas the season 1 kind of had its own original conclusion. Kind of similar to what we will probably get in the manga, but it's a rushed ending, and I can understand why a lot of people got really annoyed when season 2 got announced. And yeah, it was, the ending of season 1 that was completely retconned, completely gone, non-existent, non-canon, not canon. And yeah, but anyway, enough about Exorcist. This is a really good story. I really love this series so much. And again, the stuff that happens in this volume with our main character, Rin, and of course his brother. Oh, it's amazing. I love this series so much. Shame not a lot of people are talking about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Blue Exorcist. I'm planning to get some more volumes of this in the future. But until then, I'll have this one for now, and of course the other volumes of this latest arc. So yeah, that's it for Blue Exorcist. Next one, let's talk about another series called Ajin. Honestly, I only have volume 2. I bought it this month, literally right after Blue Exorcist. I bought this volume, and I'm like, it's a shame that I didn't get volume 1, because this is volume 2, meaning that I don't know what happens in volume 1, and if I don't know what happens in volume 1, there's no point in me getting volume 2. Well, I got volume 2. Dumb choice. But I am planning to start reading this story, Ajin, and of course, buy volume 1 and the other stories, because this definitely looks really interesting. I do not know anything about it. The only thing I know is that this has an anime adaptation, and not a lot of people are really happy with it. Some people are happy with the adaptation, which is apparently the adaptation of the series is CGI. So I can see why a lot of people would complain about it. So some people like the anime, some people don't like the anime, some people recommend me the manga. And yeah, I ended up buying Volume 2, didn't get Volume 1 because it was not in my local bookstore and I couldn't be bothered to just order it, which would probably I'd probably get Volume 1 of Ajin next month. So there wasn't really any point. So really, yeah, I'm really enjoying this series. So I don't know anything about it. The only thing I know is that this has good art, and there's an anime which I have not watched. I don't know anything about it, which I am planning to read this series and find out what the story is about. So yeah, Ajin. Next one, let's talk about another series which I honestly was really surprised to see in my local bookstore, which was Astro Lost in Space. This series got an anime not too long ago. It was either 2019 or 2020, not really sure. But I remember that when I watched this anime, I really loved it. And finding out that there's a manga of it, yeah, I'm 100% gonna buy it. And this is Volume 1, which means that I'm gonna start reading the beginning of the manga, seeing if there's any differences between the manga and the anime. And I'm planning to get more volumes of this in the future. But yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm not a huge fan of series in space. There's a reason why I don't watch Star Wars. I just don't like it. I don't like Gundam. I don't like stuff like that. I like mecha stuff. But seeing the series definitely gave me a lot of hope that, yeah, there might be some series that in space that might actually be good. So if you guys have any recommendations of any, series you guys want me to see or read, which are in space, then please give me some recommendations. I'd really love to know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Astro Lost in Space. I'm planning to get other volumes of the series as well, and start reliving my journey with the series once again. So yeah, that is Astro Lost in Space. Next one is let's go for Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling, the second volume of it. I love this series so much. If you guys haven't seen my video a while back talking about the first volume of Solo Leveling when I got it, how hyped I was, you guys are gonna know that I'm really excited to see this volume. Man, this volume. I saw this on my local bookstore. I was like, I cannot be bothered to see how much it is. Even if it's £20, I don't care. I'm gonna buy it. And that's exactly what I did. I bought this volume, and it still has the price tag, but I don't care. I'm not gonna take it off. And honestly, I wanted to get this volume for a while. Having gotten the first volume of Solo Leveling, it's only to be expected that I want to get the second volume of it. Yes, I am caught up to the latest chapters of Solo Leveling, but I do want to reread the story once again, not digitally on my phone or on my PC. I want to read this series physically. I want to start reading the series once again physically, in my own time. I can pretty much read it anywhere I want to, as long as I got the time to open up the book and start reading it. But yeah, Solo Leveling Volume 2, really love it. If you guys have not if you guys have not read Solo Leveling, please give this one a try. This is a really amazing story. Definitely recommend you guys, if you guys are starting to read, webtoons, or just getting into anime in general, like anime or manga. If you guys are trying to get into manga, definitely I recommend this series for you guys, because this is an amazing series. So yeah, so Solo Leveling, a great story. Now then, let's go. Now I got two series here, which I only have one volume of each on my shelf over there, and this is like my second volume of these two series. So first off, let's start with Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man, Volume 7. Now, this is a great volume. I'm enjoying this volume. I have not caught up to the latest chapters. Well, I know that the Chainsaw Man has ended, but I really haven't had the time to read the entirety of Chainsaw Man. I just never got the time. But I am hearing that Chainsaw Man has ended, but is gonna have a continuation in Shonen Jump Plus, if I'm not mistaken. But like, all I know is that that Chainsaw Man has ended and it will get a continuation. Coincidentally, I stopped around the end of this volume when I started reading the series digitally. I kind of stopped, that I've never picked up ever since, which is honestly a mistake, because a lot of people are saying that the series is amazing and you should carry on reading it, and we are going to get an anime of Chainsaw Man really soon. Honestly, I'm so excited to see it. Yeah, like I really did enjoy this volume of Chainsaw Man. I am going to carry on reading. I'm going to start to pick up the story once again and read Chainsaw Man once again to see what happens to our main character and what the hell does Makima do to our main character. But yeah, I'm excited to see more of this series, and yeah, Chainsaw Man, great story, and I'm excited to pick it up once again. Next one we got Chainsaw Man. No, Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen. Great anime. Great story. This volume is the volume, yeah, of one of my favorite arcs in Shonen Jump. The Shibuya Arc. Now, after I got this volume, I was super happy. And honestly, I was not meant to get this volume this month. I wasn't, okay? I was gonna get it, but because of another volume that I got here, I kind of swapped it. I swapped it, and coincidentally, I went to like a bookstore with my mom as well, and we went and bought it. And honestly, I really did enjoy this volume a lot, and reliving Shibuya Arc, once again, it's gonna be fun to see it in a physical format, and yeah. This is pretty much towards the beginning or middle bit of Shibuya Arc, and I'm excited to get the other volumes of Jujutsu Kaisen to see the continuation of this amazing arc, to reread this amazing arc once again. I'm planning to talk about this series, this arc in the future, but yeah, until then, I'm going to carry on reading this series. So next one we got, which... oh, I saved the best for last. I just had to save the best for last. I got Berserk. 2 volumes of Berserk. Volume 3 and Volume 4. I was originally going to get Volume 3 and Chainsaw Man on Jujutsu Kaisen. I was originally supposed to get these two together, right? But when I went to go and buy it, I pretty much changed. I asked the guy, like, when is Volume 4 of Berserk coming out? When are we gonna get the volume? And he said, oh, we actually have it in stock. We can actually go and get it for you. I'm like, okay, I'll wait. Had to wait about half an hour, but yeah, I managed to get the volume. So as soon as I got the volume 4, I saw this little kid over there trying to figure out which manga he wanted to read. So I was like, here you go, have this amazing book of Jujutsu Kaisen. And yeah, I swapped this book of Jujutsu Kaisen for Volume 4 of Berserk. I am not mad about it. I do not regret my decision. Yeah, like... I have not opened these 2 books yet. They still have the plastic around them, and yeah, I really did I really am excited to see where the story is gonna go. I'm excited to reread the story once again. Now, as you guys know, Volume 4 begins the amazing arc of Berserk, which is the Golden Age arc, and of course, Volume 3 pretty much concludes the first arc of Berserk. I do not have the Volume 2 of Berserk. I'm planning to get it soon. And my goal is to pretty much get every single volume of Berserk to then take the plastic off each and every single volume of Berserk and read it once again. Bench read the entire series once again, because I want to get every single volume of the series. I think that is best for me to do so. Because I love this series. I love this author, Kentaro Miura, and it's honestly a shame that he passed away. Kentaro Miura, rest in peace. I love your work. You did amazing work. And Berserk. If Berserk continues, I'm gonna be honest. If I do read it, I'm going to be very sad with every single page of Berserk that I read, every single panel of the chapters of Berserk that I read from the latest chapter onwards. I'm gonna be very sad. Yes, as a fan, I would love to carry on reading Berserk. But knowing that Berserk would be continued by, another author, another author will start writing Berserk, continuing Berserk, or just, his Kotaro Miura's editing staff, even if it's them, continuing the story of Berserk, it just wouldn't really feel the same. Because you won't know if the continuation of Berserk was really the continuation that Kentaro Miura wanted. You never know. You will never know because he passed away. That's the reason I want to get Episode 1 of Berserk. I love this series so much, and I want to get Episode 1 of it and continue the story once again, reread the entire story of Berserk, because this is an amazing series and I want to carry on reading it. Berserk, one of the best series that I've read in my life, and if you guys want to read an amazing series with amazing characters and just an amazing story and one of the best prequel arcs in the history of manga, read Berserk. There's a reason why the Golden Age arc is one of the best arcs in manga history, and you'll only know why if you read the story or if you watch the 1996 anime. But there's a ton of stuff cut off from that anime, so yeah, so I recommend you guys reading the manga. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If you guys would like to see more videos like this where I talk about the stuff that I bought throughout the month, of course go ahead and subscribe. If you guys want to see manga videos, if you guys want to recommend me some manga for me to read or for me to buy, please tell me in the comments below because I'd really love to know. And of course, if you guys recommend me a manga for me to talk about in the future, I will talk about it, so make sure that you're subscribed. Leave a like on this video, and I'll see you all next time.